Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome APTA's new chair, Doran Barnes.
I'm very proud to be the first graduate of Leadership APTA to be standing here as your chair.
APTA TV sat down with newly elected chair Doran Barnes to talk to him about his perspectives on his new term.
When I was a participant in the Leadership APTA program, APTA made a significant investment in my future development. I had a chance to be exposed to a variety of aspects of our industry, to see the scope of what we do in so many different ways. It was a career-changing moment for me, and something that I could never pay back to those who invested in me. But the way I can pay it forward is by taking what I've learned, taking all the great experiences that APTA has provided to me, and be able to apply that to leading our industry as we go forward, to delivering our message, to being able to position us well, to continue to do the great service that we do to the communities that we serve, and continue to expand and grow.
Doran shared with APTA TV his initiatives for his term.
Really 5 major priorities, plus I've sort of created a bonus item that I'll tell you about. But the first priority for me and the first priority for our industry is always safety. Focusing on safety. APTA delivers an incredible number of safety programs, services that help our members be stronger, making sure that safety is number one. That's always our first goal, so that's my first priority. The second one is that we know there's going to be a change in Washington. We don't know who the new president will be, but we know there will be a new president, and there will be changes in Congress. We want to make sure that transportation, public transportation, is well positioned on the nation's agenda as the new administration and the new Congress begin their work. The third priority for me is more internally focused. We have a duty and a responsibility to ensure that we have the strongest governance possible. We'll be focusing on where opportunities exist to strengthen our governance, where changes might need to be made, and I look forward to having those changes in place when we come back together for our annual meeting in October of 2017. My fourth priority is to begin the search for a permanent president and CEO for APTA. It's one of the most important things that any board can do. We'll be advancing the search, looking at a whole variety of aspects, including compensation, including performance evaluation, and looking at the attributes that we need for the next chapter in APTA's history. We're fortunate to have Dick White in place as our acting CEO and president, which gives us the time to be able to tackle those important tasks and make sure that we have that right next leader to be able to move us into the future. My fifth priority is to refresh our diversity and inclusion plan. We have much to be proud of in terms of what our industry has done to be inclusive, to make sure that we're bringing in all different viewpoints to help us be stronger. But we can do even more. We want to make sure that we have the most current thinking in terms of diversity and inclusion, how we're advancing diversity and inclusion in absolutely everything that we do. My bonus priority is to make sure that we're delivering good value to our members. That means that we're focusing on the myriad of activities that APTA has underway that provide value to our members. That includes delivering great conferences, supporting our foundation, our workforce development programs, our safety audits and safety standards, and our standards in a whole variety of areas. And we have that little thing called Expo that's coming up a year from now. We're going to make sure that we're delivering all of those services and programs with great quality, continuing to support the great work that our industry does.
With an ambitious agenda ahead of him, Doran is confident that he can rely on APTA's members.
I think about the phrase, where public transportation goes, community grows. And what's so powerful about that is that it can be used in many different ways. One way that I think about community is our great public transportation community that comes together through APTA. And in many respects, it's deeper than a community. It's really a family. It's a family of people that come together that are passionate about the single topic of providing mobility to make people's lives better. We bring our passion, we bring our energy, we bring our excitement. It all comes together in this great mix that allows APTA to do the wonderful things that it does. I'm going to continue to focus on bringing that passion, to bringing people in with different ideas and different concepts, and melding that together so that we can continue to move forward.
APTA congratulates Doran Barnes on his new term as chair and wishes him all the success.